A Nigerian pastor identified as Ade Abraham of Christ High Commission Ministry in Kaduna State is making headlines after he allegedly charged members of his church 310,000 naira each to fly them to heaven. The pastor is also being accused of conniving or convincing his followers to relocate to a camp with him in Ekiti State in order to prepare them for the end of the world. Wall of footage now making rounds on social media showed where the pastor has allegedly been camping the church members since early April. Look at this dungeon, Dr. Abati. I'm coming over. I want to believe that this story is untrue. I mean, I cannot believe this is happening in Nigeria. It feels like a movie.
Well, I mean, this is the problem with religious hypnotism. And the scandal here is that many of these people, they've turned pastors into mini gods, in fact, into the God that they worship. And they believe everything that these pastors, end-time pastors, prosperity pastors, tell them. This particular pastor, Pastor Abraham, he's called Daddy Abraham. He was based in Kaduna. He returned to Ekiti in Ekiti State in year 2000. Then he went back and told the people that, they should follow him to Ekiti, and that he would take them directly to heaven so that all of them could go and wait for rapture. And people actually followed him. Some of the persons who believed in him also tried to bring their daughters from overseas to come and follow Daddy Abraham. Okay? And there was a clause in that particular WhatsApp message that I don't want Daddy Abraham to destroy you. These pastors, I thought they were supposed to take people to heaven. In this particular case, even a member of the congregation is afraid of the daddy, because the daddy is saying, if you don't come back home, you will commit a crime abroad and you will end up in prison. So it's a combination of blackmail, of hypnotism, of violation of the doctrine. And as we sit here, some people have followed Daddy Abraham to Ekiti. I think that the state government in Ekiti should take an interest in this matter and locate that kingdom of Christ, whatever you call it, and go and rescue the people that are there. The federal government should also wade in through the police and the DSS and arrest this Daddy Abraham before he creates a Tim Jones situation.
Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
That's where my mind went.
Jim Jones.
That's where my mind went.
November 18, 1978.
Yeah.
Jim Jones was one of these hypnotists who left San Francisco and then said his congregation should follow him to an agricultural commune
in Guyana.
Jonestown in Guyana. And then they went there. The Americans tried to go and investigate. A member of House of Arrest led the delegation. They murdered.
They killed them. They killed all of them.
And then at the end of the day, they killed themselves.
These people are in danger.
Over 900 people.
Yeah,
918 persons
children
committed suicide, including children. I hope we are not going to have a James Jones situation.
That's where my mind went.
In Ekiti. And that's why the governor of Ekiti State should move very fast.
Yeah, I thought it was important to raise
the police and the DSS should move very fast and arrest this Daddy Abraham, because what he's teaching is not the Bible. From the little that I know about the Bible,
it's certainly not.
That's one option as a career. Maybe I should go and study the Bible more and become a pastor.
So this way you can tell us.
Buyer should beware. This is the thing about all this end time rapture.
310,000. How did he divide it? Where is the gate? I mean, is it a golden gate to heaven?
It's even too small. Just 310,000 to go to heaven. It's poverty laced with delusion and madness. And that's what I keep telling a lot of people. You remember when some people came on Twitter? They say they are general overseer somewhere, mommy something. Where are they today? Let's not deceive ourselves. You see, religion, some of this religion, not all of them, are delusional. And why they're using this method is because of the societal imbalance. There's poverty in the land. He has probably calculated 310,000 times how many people. That's it. It's the level of poverty.
Jim Jones also preyed on African Americans as well, because they're poor.
So it is poverty. When you look at it, it's just a poor. Even look at the setting. Look at he can't come and preach that message to people in Lekki. He can't try it. because he knows they are where they are exposed, and that's why we say we must educate ourselves too.
You'll be surprised, though.
Anyway, some people
people
we go there.
One girl abroad, the
They
mother
come
is
there.
telling her to come back, otherwise she might go to jail if she doesn't come back. That was one of the messages we saw.
The most important thing is, as Dr. Batiantunda said, government please sweep in.
Yes.
Quickly.
And please, do not say because Daddy Abraham is the spiritual father of one politician, you leave him off the hook.
Okay, we need to go now.
Well,
Okay.
thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's all I have for you on what's trending today. I'll see you tomorrow.
God has sent me to this country for the solution of all problems, to go and be the president of this nation in 2023. He said, we are in serious trouble now, and I want everybody to go and pray about me, if it is yes or no. Past 20 years ago, I was have so many things that maybe they call it as a message from God, that one day will be the one day that I will be the head of the state as a president of this country. Last year, I was called by God. He said that this is time for me to go and contest for that position, for the position of president. I feel relaxed. I said, I don't want that position because I'm okay on my way. If I want to eat, I will eat. There are so many small problems that I'm confronting. In as much as I will not have a noise until the day that I'm accepting the calling of God. And okay, you go. So that reason why I showing out that I'm ready for my God, being as a messenger of Father. 80% of this country, of Nigeria people living in poverty. It's a pity, great pity. But my own aims and objective for this country is that showing in this provision of security, building of refinery, provision of economic development by control of national economy, invest in agriculture and technology, provision of welfare service by providing basic social amenities such as electricity, pipe-borne water, health facility, education institution, motorable road, and right justice. Freedom and happiness of every citizen. Maintenance of external relations for the promotion of global peace and security. Settlement of disputes by settling disputes between the citizen or among citizens and state or other corporate institutions. Freedom of religion and arrangement of rehabilitation of people in this country. Elimination of poverty, ritual and unemployment. For the Azu, I'm said to my people that the God said if I'm be in that position for a year, everything will be changed, will be good. I don't see the things that make the Azu strike, because there is no love in this country. We have the leadership problem. I'm come from a platform of APC. The price of the form is too much. It's showing the type of the love we are our leaders having for us. But I know God that set me out can provide it. If it is the price that they want, God can provide. But I don't even have any group. But I have God. I believe with God all things are possible. I always tell my people that I don't even have money to spend for anybody or to anybody, but I will spend the word of God. This is our generation, and we need to plan for the next generation. If I'm saying not to concern me by this time, I might not have the children. What about my grandchildren? We need to be planned. It's our own generation now. We need to have the good plan for the youth, for everybody, to make our country proud everywhere. That's what we need. And I'm sure if God is take me to that post, Nigeria will be better in everything throughout the world.